Hey y'all, this is Asia, and this weekend's energy, let me just say it's not playing with us. This is I'm talking about for May 24th, 25th, and 26th. Can I speak? Yes. If you feel like something's been shifting, but you can't quite put your name on it, then you're right, because it's not just vibes. This is something that's going on. So not only is Saturn going into Aries, Mercury is in Gemini, and then we are going to have a new moon right behind it, which that becomes the rest of the trifecta. This isn't the weekend like you would just journal and move on with stuff like that. This is where you're actually going to have to move differently. So if you don't know, Saturn is something where you're still feeling like you're out of alignment. This is going to show you. So I'm going to tell you first, May 24th, Saturn goes into Aries. So both of these signs combined together, you can already tell each one of them represents something. And combusted together, you take in Saturn's stubbornness, discipline, and karmic relationships, and then you add Aries. Aries is bold, fiery, basically unapologetic. You know Aries. So let's put them together and let's stop talking about the future, and we are going to do it. So it's kind of like things that always go together, but you can like it separately, like peanut butter and jelly. So let's make a sandwich and let's go. Saturn has given us this for 3 years to get your life in alignment. Alignment is where you're basically going north here to yourself, like you're feeling a little bit off there. You might be off kilter. You might be figuring out how can I do that? So for me as an Aquarius rising Saturn, it's going to hit my third house, which is the house of communication, the voice, the teach, the mind. So for me, this is about being out there more, like speaking differently and stuff. So in the first year, this is about basically stop disappearing when things are getting overwhelming, showing up, speaking out. I think a lot of people think that I speak out a lot, but there's times that I'm very critical of myself, so judgmental, so I pull myself back from it when really I could be full in your face. Year 2 is where I will start getting support on my system. And year 3 is where this is basically building a legacy off of this, where it just flows and vibes. So this is not a fantasy for me. This is actual focus there. And so I thought I would bring it up to you. So what would it look like for you? So these are the signs here. Pause if you need to. I'm a and some more. I get money, I'm a star. And some more. And Mercury entering in Gemini on the 25th is just going into its natural state, which is where they want to communicate, and it's about the mindset. So this is even a time, if you have your own business or content, this is a perfect time where you can pitch it, post it, express it, do your business, be expressive there. So this is going into it. And then you go into the new moon where you can manifest new ideas, new creations, build something new, will be on May 26th, which will have the new moon in Gemini. So the future's already waiting for you. It doesn't have to be perfect, and you don't have to start off perfect, but you do have to do something. So what are you going to do?